So the Oscar season is finally beginning, and with this movie, I had no idea what it was about. I did not see a trailer, I knew who was in it, I saw the poster, and that was it. And when I went to the movie theater, there was no one in this auditorium, so I pulled my phone and I was like, who even wrote and directed this movie? And then it dawned on me, it was a Martin McDonagh movie, which he did In Bruges, Three Billboards Outside Ebbing, Missouri, and one of my all-time underrated favorites is Seven Psychopaths. He's made 3 really good movies. So before the movie started, I was like, I'm in. The Banshees of Inisherin stars Colin Farrell and Gleeson, and is about 2 lifelong friends find themselves at an impasse when one abruptly ends a relationship with an alarming consequence for both of them. And let me just say, this is one of the best movies of the year because Martin McDonagh has striked again. He is an awesome writer, and his dark humor, his overall dark tone that he always brings to his stories is so just immersive and just so funny, because this movie has some great funny humor, and there's a few dark humor moments that definitely made me giggle because, again, there was no one in this theater, so I could do whatever I want. And this movie had me very much laughing, very much sad and dramatic, because he has 2 male characters who are great friends, and I'm not going to spoil anything, but there is something going on that's making them basically hate each other right now. And I think the story of these 2 males going against each other, trying to build this friendship, and everyone around them in this town is seriously just really good writing. Colin Farrell and Gleeson both deserve Oscar noms. I hope to God they both get some type of nomination because both of them outstanding. This dialogue doesn't feel like dialogue between the both of them. When the scenes are with each other, which is like a lot in this movie, it seriously is just immersive. Their performance, their dialogue, how they dialect, everything. These are 2 performers that know how to do their job, and they are so good with the script because Martin McDonagh gives these 2 actors just performance of lifetime. Seriously, Colin Farrell is so good in this movie. Like, he is so good. And Gleeson, same as him. I love seeing him. And in this movie, I would love to see him get his Best Supporting Actor because out of the 2 of them, I'm going to choose him actually because I think he is so damn good in this movie because when Colin Farrell comes to him, he's in a different world. His life has changed. This friendship has changed. And the movie does a great job developing these characters and in including all these side characters in this town. It's just something very special because it has that, like I said, dark overall tone, but it's also very funny. And it does a great job with its little tiny romance stuff and its little heartfelt moments. But again, there's a dark tone. There's something happening between these 2. Again, no spoilers, that made this movie just way more interesting than any other movie I've seen in a while. Overall, from start to finish, I was really intrigued in this movie because of just the writing, the characters, the cinematography. This movie just really is just a really good, well-written script, and I loved watching it on the big screen. If I had any issues, it's actually an issue that I've always said about his movies. It takes a minute to get going, and there's always just lull moments, but I feel like on rewatch, this movie's going to be a lot better for me because that's the same way I felt about In Bruges, Seven Psychopaths, and Three Billboards. I really enjoyed them the first time, and then I saw them again, I loved it even more. So I think it's the same thing for this movie, but I honestly say, if you can go see this movie on the big screen, I recommend it highly. I'm going to give The Banshees of Inisherin an A. I for sure hope to see this movie in the Academy Awards nominations. I could definitely see some type of writing nomination, maybe even some acting, and who knows, maybe a picture, but probably not because I did screw him for Three Billboards. But this movie, this is a good one. This is definitely a good one. Anyway, guys enjoy this movie review, and I'll see you guys on the next one. Bye-bye, everyone.